Hey everyone, this is Sal Congeloso from Geek.com. I'm here with a new gadget. This is the Toughcase from Magellan. If you haven't heard of it, this is an iPhone and iPod Touch case that has a built-in GPS unit. So your iPhone 3G and your 3GS that it's compatible with is not compatible with the iPhone 4. Those phones all have built-in GPS chips, but this one has one that's better than the one in your 3GS or your 3G. This uses the Surfstar 3, which is pretty popular with handheld units, handheld GPS units that is. In addition to having that better GPS chipset, it also has a built-in battery. It has an 1840 milliamp battery, milliamp hour battery, whatever. And it also has, it's also really tough. As you can see from the size, this isn't a small case, so it's IPX7 standard tested, which means it's waterproof up to 1 meter for 30 minutes, and it's drop tested or drop resistant, so your iPhone becomes a lot more durable. Looking at the unit itself, we can see that it retains a lot of the functionality of your iPhone, which makes this unlike most rugged iPhone cases. So you have your buttons there. Those your volume buttons still work. Right here you have your headphone jack, so that works through the 30 pin, because obviously your headphone jack is on the top. On the top we have buttons for to shut your screen off or to restart whatever. This is for the iPhone, which that has it on the right hand side. This is for the iPod Touch that has it on the left. Your home button still works, and on the bottom obviously you can't charge using the 30 pin, but you do have these two buttons, and you have speakers here, so you can still have sound, you can still talk into your iPhone and all that. So here's your battery gauge. My battery has 2 bars out of the 4, so that means it's half full. And then what this button does, we'll see in a minute, is it says what mode we're in. This thing has 3 modes, or I guess, yeah, 3 modes. So 1 bar means battery only, 2 bars means battery plus GPS operation, and then the 2 red ones means you're powering off the unit. So just finishing up our tour of the Toughcase, you can see that the camera will still work. There is a belt clip. It's really this thing, you can see it is not thin and it is not small. There's an iPhone, so you're really not going to want to put this in a pocket. Even to carry it, it's not that easy, because it does get a little warm on the back with that battery operating. So you are going to want to put it on a belt clip or in a bag. Opening it up, we could see here's the screen. You could touch through that, it still works. And inside the case, a little bit of padding here, a little bit of padding here. That's really just to stabilize it. Here's the seal around here, and that is going to effectively waterproof it for that 30 minutes up to 1 meter. And then we have the 30 pin connection, and that is nice and flexible here. So here's my phone. You'll see it's cracked. I cracked it a long time ago, not while using this. Anyway, you're going to pop it in. Sorry, I'll do that again on camera. Pop it into the 30 pin, push it down. It goes in. It's really tight connection. You can see it doesn't even fall out now. This goes down. These wing clips seal it on nice tight. And that's it. My phone still works. All the buttons work. Yeah. So now you can see half battery. Now my phone is charging. You can see you heard the sound, that means it's charging, but now you could probably make out the charging icon. Maybe not. Anyway, so now you press it twice, and this went to 2 bars, as you can see right there. That means not only is the phone charging off the case's battery, but my GPS is active. The phone won't give you any indication that the GPS is active. It just pulls in the best signal that it has available. And then Say we're done using it. Press this another time. It's red. That means it's powering down. No longer charging. Again, if you could make that out. And pull it. And that's it. The unit is $199, so it's not super cheap. But the upshot is it makes your iPhone into a pretty solid GPS unit. After all, the iPhone is a good enough GPS unit on its own, just because of the wealth of apps available. But what it lacks is battery life, toughness, and then a higher end GPS chipset. This thing basically gives the iPhone all three of those. The downside of this is that the unit you're getting is pretty sizable. So you're going to have a good way to carry it. I'm suggesting you have something better than the belt clip. So I'm not really thrilled with that. And then this will work with any app. So if you like, I don't know, I use MotionX GPS. I think that's a really good one. But that is just one of them. There's a lot out there on the App Store, and they're all pretty cheap. So you can use any one of those. Any location-based service app should benefit from having the Surfstar GPS chipset as opposed to the iPhones, which is made by, I think it's made by Infineon for the 3GS. Anyway, this is Sal Congeloso from Geek.com. I'm here with the Magellan Toughcase. So stop by Geek.com for the full review. Thanks for watching.